So I can bond out.
Yes, to treatment.
So I'm going to jail.
Yes, ma'am, you're going to jail.
Ma'am, there's no way I can get out of jail today.
Absolutely not, ma'am.
I'll never do drugs again. I'll never bring them to Wyandotte again. I don't want to go back into the system. I don't think that it's right for me. It's not. Okay, how many days, Your Honor, are you saying that I have to spend in Wayne County?
Well, ma'am, today is the 4th, and the next date you'll be here is the 19th. So that's 15 days.
I mean, I don't think I personally need treatment.
If you don't think you need treatment, why did you ask to go to treatment?
I don't really know.
Ma'am, you asked for treatment, so why did you ask for treatment?
To not have jail time.
Oh, that's what I thought. No, man, you're not getting probation, I can tell you that much.
Is there any way I could get treatment?
And you told this court you don't need treatment.
Okay, I
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is Ms. Bulchek. Okay. All right, we are going on the record in the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Autumn Bulchek, 232-479, 23739, 23405.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke appearing on behalf of my client. This time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom. As to the arraignment, we waive formal reading. My client stands mute.
All right, and Ms. Bulchek.
Yes, Your Honor.
Your name, please, for the record.
Autumn Bulchek.
All right, and so counsel, let's handle the most current matter because the other two matters are probation violations. So, as to the current allegations, you indicated your client was going to waive the formal reading. Is that what you indicated?
Yes, Your Honor. I've gone over the charges as well as the violations. We are prepared to move forward. No formal reading required on either proceeding.
All right, and the court will waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for a pre-trial on December 19th. And as to the probation violation, counsel, would you like to set these for the same time, same date and time?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court's going to enter pleas of not guilty on these violation hearings. And just for the record, these are on case number 23405. It's alleged that she failed to appear for probation visit on June 15th, failed to register and begin drug testing as ordered, failed to comply with any conditions of probation. And then also on the 23739, failed to appear for any probation instructional on June 15th and June 22nd. Okay, and counsel, as to bond.
Your Honor, we respectfully request any consideration towards leniency. My client's apologetic for not being in full compliance. She's 26 years old. She's responsible for a 3-year-old girl. She lives in Wyandotte. She indicates she will appear at any and all future court dates. She's deeply apologetic for not complying with terms, conditions, and obviously it's our hope to potentially find a resolution at the next court date and potentially have some probationary terms run concurrent with her new case. But she is hopeful to be in full compliance, and she indicates that she would be very interested in seeking some treatment going forward. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, ma'am. You're telling this court that you have custody of your child?
No, I do not.
I'm sorry, what's that?
She does not have custody. Currently, the child is with the father, but she would like to regain being an active parent. But no, she does not have custody of the child as present.
Okay, and so how often do you see the child?
I haven't seen her.
And how long?
Almost a year.
Okay, but you told your attorney that you're responsible for your daughter, correct?
To the extent, Judge, that she would like to be responsible. So I'm sorry if that's a mischaracterization. She would absolutely like to be reunited and again, take on the responsibilities of being an active parent, Judge. But no, she did not mislead.
Okay.
I don't think I'm qualified yet to be an active parent, but I did say that I do have a biological daughter that is, she'll be 4 in January. That I did say.
Okay, ma'am, well, what would be in your system if you were tested today?
What?
Yeah, what would be in your system if you were tested right now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Ma'am, you were sentenced on your other matters on April 5th, and then on May 30th on your 739 matter. And ma'am, you're saying that you want treatment.
Yes.
Okay, you were in treatment just 6 months ago.
Yes.
Okay, and so how long ago did you relapse, ma'am?
Probably a few months ago.
Okay, so what I'm going to order is on 232479, based upon your failure to appear on your other matters in this court, your failure to do anything as it relates to probation, fail to register for drug testing, fail to even appear for your probation visits, fail to comply with any terms of condition, and the fact that you're on probation for 2 matters that are similar in nature to these matters, the court's going to order a $7,500 10% bond. In the event you post bond, ma'am, GPS tether to the Wayne County Jail. And in the event you request treatment while you're at Wayne County, you may be tethered to treatment.
So I can bond out. So if I place bonds or post bond, then I'll get a GPS tether.
Treatment, yes, to treatment.
And what happens if I don't post bond?
You'll be in the Wayne County Jail.
For how long?
Well, at least until your next court date on December 19th.
And where's the
And then
treatment center to?
I'm sorry?
Where does it say that I'm being placed to treatment at?
Ma'am, if you are in custody and you are at the Wayne County Jail and you are requesting treatment, then I've made a note in there that then they can tether you to the treatment facility.
So they can tell me a treatment facility?
They can tether you to treatment facility.
Right, I'm just wondering which place it was.
I don't know, ma'am. There is a variety of them that they utilize. I don't know.
So I'm going to jail?
Yes, ma'am, you're going to jail. And on 23405, $5,000 10% bond,
How much is that?
$500.
And 7,500 for the other one?
Yes. And then just while you're doing your math on 23739, it's going to be another $500 because this court's going to order another $5,000 10% bond on that one as well.
Ma'am, there's no way I can get out of jail today?
Absolutely not, ma'am. You have not even contacted the court here many times over the last number of months. Nope, not at all. And then now you're back in custody for the exact same thing you're on probation for. So no way.
Ma'am, I'll never do drugs again. I'll never bring them to Wyandotte again. I just want to be back in my baby's life. I just want to be with my baby father.
Ma'am, right now you're not in any condition to be in your child's life, and you even acknowledge that. So not happening.
I don't want to go back into the system. I don't think that it's right for me. It's not. Last time I was in there.
So when you're at the Wayne County Jail, you can request to be sent to treatment. And I've made a condition that you can be tethered to treatment upon your request.
So as soon as I get there, I can request to go to treatment? That's what
I'm
you're
not
saying?
sure how that works. I don't know at what point you can ask for that, but yes, upon your arrival, go right ahead.
And I'll have to wait until my December 19th court date?
To appear back in this court, yes.
Okay, how many days, Your Honor, are you saying that I have to spend in Wayne County?
Well, ma'am, today is the 4th, and the next date you'll be here is the 19th. So that's 15 days.
And do I have the opportunity to so the only way I can get out is if I post bond?
Ma'am, let me be very clear. If you post bond, you're going to have a GPS tether, and then you are going to be tethered to treatment. So anywhere you slice it, you're tethered to treatment, not back to your home.
Right. So I'd rather just wait it out?
I can't tell you what to do, ma'am. I can't tell you what to do.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Okay, let's go off the record while we wait for the other one.
2 weeks later.
All right, so we are going on the record in the matter of the City of Wyandotte versus Autumn Bulchek, 232479. Autumn Bulchek for probation violation on 23739 and 23405. And counsel, your appearance, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Shemke appearing on behalf of my client. This time we consent to the matter being heard via Zoom. Ms. Bulchek, can you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Autumn Bulchek.
And counsel, let's handle the pretrial first, please.
Yes, Your Honor. After having an opportunity to speak to the prosecutor, my client's going to tender a guilty plea to count 2, possession of paraphernalia, with the understanding that the underlying possession of a controlled substance will be dismissed.
All right, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear from the other right hand, please? Your right hand, please.
Oh, sorry.
You solemnly swear from the testimony about to give them that's gotta be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Yes.
All right, and you can lower your hand now. And ma'am, you heard the plea that your attorney placed on the record, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And so, ma'am, as to count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia, how do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor.
And you've gone over your advice of rights with your attorney, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And as to those rights, you understand all of them, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your trial and appellate rights.
Correct.
And you've gone over your possible penalties as a result of your plea.
Correct.
And you also understand by entering into a plea, it will affect the other matter that you're currently on probation for.
Yes.
And has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
All right, counsel, if you can please write to your client.
I'd like to direct your attention back to December 1st, 2023. Were you in the city of Wyandotte?
Yes.
And at the time you were currently on probation, correct?
Yes.
At some point, incident to a warrant, you were searched and there was a pipe that was located on you for the purpose of using a narcotic. Is that correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, the court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, and factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the count 2, dismiss count 1 per the plea agreement. And counsel, we can schedule this for sentencing, or we can proceed with sentencing today, given the fact that your client was sentenced to probation and didn't even really comply with anything.
We were going to ask for immediate sentencing.
All right, and the court will note that Ms. Bulchek was arrested on December 4th. The court is familiar with Ms. Bulchek, and the court will proceed with immediate sentencing. And but counsel, before we do the immediate sentencing, let's handle the probation violation as well. And Ms. Bulchek, you're still under oath, and violation on 23739 alleges that Ms. Bulchek failed to attend her probation instructional on June 15th and then again on June 22nd. And then that's for her plea on the loitering where drugs are kept, used, or sold in possession of controlled substance. And also on 23405, she failed to attend a probation visit. On June 15th, failed to register and begin drug testing as ordered, failed to comply with any conditions of probation. And that's on her plea on possession of drug paraphernalia. And counsel? what's
Your
happening
Honor,
on those counts?
yes, Judge, at this time, we were going to be hoping that each one of these matters could be held concurrent. I saw the recommendations and we are prepared to proceed.
Okay, and Ms. Bulchek, you're still under oath, and as to those violations that were alleged, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And you've gone over your advice or rights regarding probation violation purposes, correct?
Yes.
Is that yes?
Yes.
And knowing all, and you understand all of those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand by entering into a plea that you'll be waiving some of those rights, specifically your right to a contested hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
And knowing all that, do you still want to continue with your plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you also understand the possible penalty in this matter, and the recommendation is for under advisement status to be revoked, probation to be revoked, and 60 days jail. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And knowing all that, ma'am, you still want to continue with your plea?
Yes.
Has anybody promised you anything, threatened you, or coerced you in any way for you to enter into a plea?
No.
All right, counsel, you can please pardon your client.
Yes, I'd like to direct your attention to June 15th, 2023 and June 22nd, 2003. Did you fail to appear for a probationary instruction?
Yes.
And additionally, while on probation, you did accrue a new charge, correct?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
The court is also satisfied the plea is knowing, voluntary, factually accurate. The court will accept your plea to the probation violations. Enter a plea of guilty based upon your, enter a probation violation based upon your plea of guilty. And that'll be technical violations 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And counsel?
Your Honor, I saw the recommendation for 60 days jail. I asked that my client get credit for the time that she's been in since December 1st. I'd ask that it run concurrent with the admonishment that she's received from the charge that she just took a plea on. And then furthermore, she did ask that during this time in custody, if possible, she would like the opportunity to be tethered to treatment. Thank you, Judge.
All right, Ms. Bulchek, did you request to be tethered to treatment while you've been on bond?
Yes, just to try to have time. I mean, I don't think I personally need treatment, but I know that that was something that I asked for when I first got arrested. So I'll do the days. I'll do whatever it takes, but I really just want to get home.
Okay, ma'am, let me ask you a couple questions. Number one, if you don't think you need treatment, why did you ask to go to treatment?
I was trying to have like the days made up. I don't know if I don't really know. Because
Ma'am, you asked for treatment, so why did you ask for treatment?
Jail.
I'm sorry?
To not have jail time.
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, so, and you don't think you need treatment? Given what's been going on with you the last year, you don't think you need treatment?
Honestly, no. I really found myself in here. I've been spending time with myself. I don't know. I don't feel like I need a guy or anything. I don't know. I just want to get going on life.
Well, ma'am, the way you've been going on life, not a great start. How old are you?
25.
25. And now you have 3 drug-related convictions. 3. Your under advisement status is revoked. You had an opportunity to not have your possession charge on your record, and you didn't do a darn thing with probation. Not at all. You just ghosted us.
I know. If I get probation this time, I told myself, like, it would be at least 6 months. That's all I would really need to get like clean and, you know, by summertime, I'd be, you know, working. I really want to get a car. But aside from the job thing, just, you know, I want to draw and make music, and I don't know, I just want to do things for myself. And I like coffee again. I don't know, just things I've been drinking a lot of water. There's just a lot of things I wasn't doing before that like I've been doing since I've been in here. I haven't
Hey,
been.
ma'am, part of the concern, right, is when you get out, how are you going to continue to do stuff? Right? That's part of what treatment is, and you don't think you need treatment. So
I've been to treatment 7 times. I've been to treatment like 7 times. I don't know. I know how to work the program. I know to go to a meeting when I need to. I know there's just different times. I know.
So you go through the motion, you go through the motions. So you just go through the motions, you don't really receive what it is that you're getting.
I really think I've learned a different way. I've been incarcerated this time, ma'am. I don't know. It's just, it feels different. It feels really different. I'm willing to go for any probation that you can give me.
Judge, we're ready to hear the sentencing. We are ready to proceed, Judge.
Yes, no, man, you're not getting probation, I can tell you that much.
Don't.
The court's going to, on 23405, the court's going to adopt the recommendation, revoke probation, close the case without improvement, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail. On 23739, the court's going to adopt the recommendation. Your under advisement status is revoked, your probation is revoked, $50 probation violation fee, 60 days jail. The court will know that will be served concurrent. And then the court's going to also order on 23479, the court's going to order 93 days jail, credit for your 15 days. That's consecutive with 23739 and 23405. And the court will suspend your fines and costs on this matter.
What?
Any questions, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Any questions, ma'am?
So, how many days?
Well, 60 on your probation violations plus 93, plus 15. So that's going to be, I can tell you exactly what that is, ma'am.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
138 days.
Is there any way I could do treatment?
And you told this court you don't need treatment.
Okay,
No, you told this court the only reason you said that is because you don't want to do the jail time.
no, that's
So
not,
you can do the jail time.
ma'am, I'll do treatment.
And quite frankly, ma'am, with your lengthy warrant status and you're absconding from probation, I'm not sure that you would not abscond from your treatment provider.
Ma'am, I can't do 130 days.
Yeah, you said you didn't need treatment.
I do.
So
The problem was, when I went to sheriff, the people over.
I need help with housing when I get out of here. I'm gonna need.
I'm sorry.
I need help with housing when I leave here. You know, I have my.
Okay, I need that talking in the background to please stop.
Somebody in.
My court recorders indicated our record is a mess because of all the talking in the background. And what was that, Ms. Bulchek?
I really don't. I think I need treatment instead.
Ma'am, you were very clear. You've been to treatment 7 times and you don't need treatment anymore.
No, I do.
You know how to work the program.
No, I got a little ahead of myself. That's what I asked for when I first came in. because I do have a
Wait,
drug.
you
Judge,
said that-
potentially, Judge, I know that potentially she might be asking for some sort of mental health treatment, but I understand this docket does need to be moved along. So if necessary, we have to have the matter recalled later in the morning to potentially have it reevaluated. But I understand the docket does need to move along, Your Honor.
Thank you. Ms. Bulchek, I'm not ordering treatment for you at this point because you stated that you don't need treatment and you only asked for it so that you didn't have to do jail time. Given that and the fact that you had absconded from probation with this court, the court is concerned that you're not going to abscond from treatment. So at this point, 138 days is what you're going to serve, ma'am. We're all done. Thank you. Off the record. Have a good day. Off the record.